Hi, my name's Mike Clare on behalf of Horsham District Council, and I'm going to take you through how to write a business plan as part of the application for the LEAP Small Business Grant Scheme. I'll also be demonstrating how to build a strong business case to secure green LEAP funding towards projects combating climate change. A business plan is a document that shows you and others why you're in business, what your market looks like, and how your business will operate successfully within that market. A business plan is not just a tick box exercise or something to show the bank or something only big companies do. The real point of a business plan is to grow your knowledge of the market that you're in, your industry, your competitors, your customers, to test your assumptions about how your business will operate in that market to make sure it's viable, and to guide you in your decision making. Ultimately, we're trying to zoom out of your business to look at the wider world that it inhabits. And best of all, there's no downside to writing a business plan. Spending time working on your business plan will either give you confidence that you're on the right track and that you can make it work, or it'll help you realize that this idea is just not viable, and you will have saved yourself time, money, and stress. Business planning is not just something you do as a startup. It's equally important that established businesses continue to plan in order to maintain an up-to-date view of their market and to test their future plans. Now, you're most likely watching this video because you want to apply for LEAP grant funding. Simply put, we want to see how a LEAP grant will help you achieve your objectives. Reading your business plan will give us confidence that you're committed to your business and that you have a clear direction. And if you're a startup and you don't have an online presence, it may be the only way that we can learn about you and your business. What we're looking for is a logical progression of thought and to see some effort behind your plan. Don't feel that you have to stick to a template or even be daunted by the prospect of putting your ideas down on paper. There are a few fundamental things that need to go into a business plan, which we'll go through now. In this next section, we're going to show you what we're looking for you to include in your business plan to give you the best chance of obtaining funding. So let's take a look through a business plan step by step. Tell us what your business is about and how you came to start your business. What experiences led you here? Just a paragraph to give us a bit of context. What are you trying to achieve? What's the dream? Are you trying to make a difference in your community? Have you worked in an industry for years and think you can do it so much better? Have a look at some vision and mission statements online to give you some ideas and tell us what your big goal is. Show us that you know who you're going up against. Who are your immediate competitors? What do they offer? What makes people go to them? What's their reputation? How much do they charge? What challenges do they face? And why are you different? Asking these questions will give you a really good understanding of the market and will give both you and us confidence in your idea. This is really important. Show us that you understand your customer. What do they value? How much money do they spend? What are their pains? What makes them really happy? And how does your product or service address these points? Now you've shown that you understand your competition and your customer, you can identify your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats by doing what we call a SWOT analysis. This is a way of showing how you compare to your competition and how you can take advantage of opportunities or protect against threats in the market. This is where all your analysis comes together to give you some competitive actions to help you achieve your business goals. And there are plenty of resources online to help you learn more. Having educated us in your business, tell us what you're hoping to achieve over the next 2 to 3 years and break it down. It might be Year 1, establish yourself in the market through advertising, networking, and community involvement. Year 2, launch additional service. Year 3, take on an additional employee to meet demand. This is the part where you show us where the LEAP grant would benefit you. So in this case, you might say, a web presence is crucial in order to establish myself in the market, and a LEAP grant would enable me to employ an experienced web designer to build a website. Now, we're not looking for a detailed breakdown of cash flow, profit and loss, and balance sheet. That's between you and your accountant. However, we do want to see what you think your projected turnover will be and your likely costs. And again, this shows us that you're being realistic in your assumptions and demonstrates to what extent a LEAP grant would benefit you. For example, if you know how much a customer is worth from your analysis and you think you can attract X customers per month, then that gives you a really good basis for your turnover projections. Now, Green Leap is funding up to £5,000 for projects focused on lowering emissions and reducing the ecological impact of your business. Responding to environmental challenges such as climate change actually presents a host of opportunities for your business that are often understated. For instance, by lowering your energy or installing renewable technologies, you can reduce your business running costs and protect against potential future spikes in global energy prices. What we're looking to see is how your Green Leap proposal connects with your business plan. How can you do this? Well, it can help to look at your business plan through a green lens. For example, when you think about your competition, are they minimizing their environmental impact? How do they demonstrate that, and can you do better? How do your customers feel about ethical purchasing? A recent Deloitte survey found 1 in 4 customers are prepared to pay more for brands that commit to environmentally sustainable and ethical practices. Is that an opportunity that you could put into your SWOT analysis? Essentially, we're looking for your application to show that Green Leap funding will help you reduce carbon emissions, lower water use, or add ecological value, that there's a solid business case for doing so, and that you can reasonably achieve it. Now let's take a look at some of the information we'll need to see. Firstly, outline your current climate positioning by completing the table. What applies to you? What are you currently doing, and what would you like to do? Then tell us how your Green Leap project fits in with your wider environmental responsibility. Essentially, what's your ultimate goal from an environmental perspective? For example, do you want to become a net zero organisation? If you can, tell us what you think the ecological benefit of your project might be. For example, how much carbon or water might you save by implementing your project? You can use an online calculator to do this. Next, tell us how you will inform your customers and the wider public of your Green Leap project. How might you broadcast these actions to inspire others? And finally, round things off with a conclusion. Remind us of what you're trying to achieve, the fact that you know your market and your customer, and what a LEAP or Green Leap grant will do for your business and the wider environment. And that's it. You've got a business plan that will instill confidence in you and those who you want to approach for funding. So there you have it. Get planning, put in an application for LEAP or Green Leap grant funding, and let's help your business and your environmental actions move forward.